What's going on, guys? My name's Josh and I'm back today with another I Know What You Did Last Summer TV series trailer breakdown. We got a new trailer, so I will be breaking that down today. Before we get started, if you could please like this video and please subscribe to the channel. Now you better watch out because it's time to get this video started. Let's go. Yes, for those of you who don't know, we have a new I Know What You Did Last Summer TV series that's premiering on Amazon Prime October 15th, so just very, very soon. And we already got we got a teaser trailer already, a couple clips, but we now have an official trailer that kind of gives a lot away. So the first thing I want to do is I want to watch this video together and then we're going to break it down. So let's get started.
Graduation.
Okay.
I told you I was going.
Twins, okay. Looks like Lennon and Allison.
This party
Definitely party it a lot. Oh, it looks like we got the car crash.
With the OGs. I need a burrito.
Oh, they just hit someone. Oh. Looks like they just hit someone. They're gonna cover up their secret. Just like the original, okay. Setting looks like Hawaii, okay.
No. Why do you ask?
They're trying to keep their secret, but someone knows it. Oh, I Know What You Did Last Summer in the Mirror. Definitely reminds me of the original with Helen.
I'm telling you, more people are
Oh,
gonna
it looks
die.
like people are getting murdered.
This can't be
Oh,
a coincidence.
bodies. Oh, couple bodies, okay.
You're just trying to save
Gang looks like they're not trusting each other. Ooh.
I don't think any of us know what we're really capable of.
Ooh, this looks good,
We're
yeah.
all the worst people I know. Totally fake.
They definitely look like kind of hot
Sociopath.
messes before the
Drug
accident.
addict. All you do is lie.
Like they're all about themselves. Oh, look at, ooh, that looks like the killer. Ooh, that was cool, okay.
Everything was fine until she came back.
Wow.
She's not who we thought she was.
No one. Oh, we got a chase
Tell the
scene.
truth.
It's safe.
I don't know the truth?
There is no redemption in this life.
No redemption.
It's brutal out here.
That was awesome. I Know What You Did Last Summer. I feel like this trailer definitely gave a lot more away. So yes, I definitely enjoyed this official trailer a lot more than the teaser trailer. I feel like this trailer gave a lot more away, and we kind of got to get to know the characters a lot more as well. So yeah, let's get to it and start breaking this trailer down. So the first picture I want to go over is we have a picture of the twins. So these twins are going to be played by Madison Iseman, and she's actually going to be playing two characters, Lennon and Allison. Lennon is going to be the more main character of the show. She's definitely, especially in the beginning, is more of a wild child. Definitely more wild and just kind of parties more. And then we have her opposite of her, we have her sister Allison, who's definitely not as social as Lennon is, and they're just kind of opposite personalities as far as that goes. While Lennon is going to be our main character of the show, she's also part of the friend group who gets in the accident, where Allison is not, she might know them, but I don't think she's part of that friend group like Lennon is. Now, we do know this picture of them takes place at the party on graduation night. It looks like Lennon probably went to the party, and Allison, obviously I don't think they get along super well all the time, and Allison might have got her own way there. But this takes place at the party. So next up, we see all the characters, well, first of all, we see all the characters partying. They definitely, it seems like this whole gang is all about partying. It's graduation night. They're living it up and really letting loose. Next, we see the five get into an accident, and this is the accident that starts to show. They're going to get in an accident, hit someone, most likely kill them, and then try to cover that accident up. But what's cool is this picture also reveals the five that get into the accident. So, and this is going to be our five main characters of the show. So, from left to right, we have Ezekiel Goodman. He's going to be playing the character of Dylan. Then we have Ashley Moore is going to be playing Riley. Next up, we got Sebastian Amoruso is going to be playing Johnny. And then we have Brianne Tiju as Margot, and then Madison Iseman as Lennon. So these are going to be the five characters who get into the accident and then try to cover their secret up. And this is going to be who the killer or whoever finds out their secret and threatening them, he's going to be threatening these characters with knowing the truth. Now, as far as who they hit, I do have a theory that they do hit Allison, which I'll kind of get into a little bit more later, but that's who I think they somehow hit Allison, and they actually kill Lennon's sister. So next I want to go up to, okay, first, so next we see this going to be taking place in Hawaii, so that's kind of a different location than the other movies, but I'm definitely okay with that, Hawaii. I think this town's fictional, but yeah, I think that's cool. So next we start to now see the characters are getting threatened. We see Lennon get a message on the mirror saying, "I know what you did last summer." Definitely reminded me of the message that, when Helen was getting threatened. So the killer has pretty much revealed himself, and they know now that, someone knows their secret. And next we get, the next image I want to go over is we see Dylan say that more people are going to die, and then we see a couple bodies. So we now know that, the killer is killing people, and I think the characters themselves are putting together whoever this killer is, whoever is threatening them with their truth is also killing people. So now they know that this person is a real threat and potentially could kill them. So it sounds like the characters are putting together that, the person that's stalking them is a killer. So next I want to go over a picture of, looks like Lennon's dad's holding her. So the dad is holding Lennon, and it looks like Lennon's crying. So this kind of gives me further proof that I do think, Allison is going to die. One of the twins is going to die, and it looks like the dad is comforting her. I do think there's going to be a fight between Lennon and Allison at that party, and I do think because of that fight, Lennon's going to feel really, really guilty. One, not only for that fight, and then that, they actually hit her sister. And it looks like her dad's comforted her, but I do think Lennon is going to have a tremendous guilt. So next we see a couple things with the gang. Looks like they're all doubting each other, and they know that someone knows their secret, so they're kind of blaming each other, like who told the secret. So they definitely have doubts within one another. One next picture I want to go over is, looks like the character Margot. She is all about social media. There's definitely a couple in this trailer, a couple of clips of her with her camera taking videos. And previously, I know in the other trailer we saw, Lennon and Margot dancing together. And honestly, I think they were only dancing together and maybe kissing. It seems like they'll do this for attention and for social media. It seems like Margot is definitely all about her social media presence. Now, next up, we get a voiceover and a picture of Johnny and Margot, and the voiceover pretty much says they're totally fake. So it seems like maybe these two characters are definitely going to be very, surface level and fake. It's not what they portray to the world, it's not the real deal. Next, we see a picture of Dylan, and the voiceover calls him a sociopath. And then after that, we get a picture of Riley, and it's revealed that Riley is a drug addict. So we know Riley's going to be struggling with a drug addiction. Next, we get a picture, another image of, I want to go over, of Margot, and it calls her a liar, and it's her recording a video. And this is just kind of showing that, Margot puts everything on social media, but it's not the truth. And, who she portrays to the world is not really who she is. So definitely we get a little bit glimpse of, all these different characters in this trailer. Now, the next I want to go over is we see the two twins at the party on graduation night, Lennon and Allison, and one of the twins, Allison, is saying, "You had sex with the one person I loved." So what I think is happening here is at graduation night, I do think that Lennon sleeps with the character Dylan, and Allison sounds like she was in love with Dylan. So it sounds like she really liked Dylan, and Lennon does not care about it, and she sleeps with Dylan anyways, even though she knows her sister likes him. So she definitely does this, and I think this is going to be what starts the fight between them on graduation night. And for whatever that fight, Allison ends up, later on, Allison gets hit, and they accidentally kill. I do believe that they're going to kill Allison, and Lennon is going to have just a tremendous amount of guilt that, one, she did this to her sister. She slept with someone that her sister liked, and then her sister they got in this huge fight, and her sister's dead, and I think she's going to blame herself for this all happening. Next, and then we also see a shot of looks like Lennon and Dylan hooking up at the party. So there's more further proof that, you know, Lennon did sleep with Dylan. So next up, we finally get a glimpse of the killer, at least a shadow. It's kind of interesting too, because you can't really tell, is it like a fisherman costume? Is this going to be a new costume? I honestly, from what I've all seen so far, I think this is going to be a completely new costume, and I think it's going to be a clown costume. So maybe it'll have elements of both, like it'll kind of look like maybe elements of both, but I do think it's going to be a clown costume, or at least a clown face the killer's going to have. That's what I think, but who knows? It could still be, you know, something with the fisherman, maybe not, but we do kind of see at least the shadow of the killer, which looked awesome, and it looks like this killer in this scene is, you know, coming after Margot in the scene, so that definitely... Yeah, it definitely looks like a cool scene, what he does, if he kills her or not, that I'm not sure, but he definitely is coming after her, and it's definitely freaky. So next up, we do see... Oh, we hear someone say in the voiceover, everything was fine until she comes back. And then we see an image of, looks like Lennon and Allison. But I think when they say that everything was fine until she comes back, this makes me actually believe that I think Lennon's character, after the accident, after they cover up their secret, I do think Lennon is going to leave town. I do think she's going to feel guilty. And I think, you know, because her sister died. So I do think Lennon is going to leave town. And then where the story picks up in the future, I do think Lennon is going to come back to town, and then that's what this voiceover was saying. Everything was fine. There was no killer until she came back. So maybe the characters are gonna blame Lennon for these, you know, the stalker or the killer after them. One other thing next image I want to go over is we do see, it looks like Honey as well as part of this trailer, and I'm not sure what Honey has to do with the show. It almost makes me think that maybe the killer is going to kill people and then pour honey over them. It's very weird. I don't really get why, but you've definitely seen Honey a lot. And then also there was a couple of pictures released on your Instagram that I want to share, and it shows all of the characters' faces. So we have the twins and all of the other characters, and they all have honey on their face. So I'm sure we're going to find out more when the show premieres, what that means. But yeah, definitely honey. So next looks like we have an image of, you know, someone being murdered. We see their kind of feet being dragged away. And then in another shot, we actually do see a dead body as well. So I do think whoever this was being dragged away, this is them being murdered. So the killer is going to kill them. I definitely don't think this is going to be one of the main characters. It's probably going to be another character. So next I want to go over to, looks like we get a shot of, looks like Riley is being chased by the killer. We see Riley running. We see the killer chasing her in a car. That definitely reminds me of, you know, when Barry was being chased by the killer in the original movie. So that definitely kind of gave me that Easter egg as well. But looks like we do get a Riley chase scene with her being chased by the killer. It looks like almost like the woods, so it's definitely creepy for sure. And then we also have an image of, looks like Lennon looks like she's fighting back. Because she's the main character of the show, I definitely think she's gonna be kind of like the final girl of the show, or at least maybe portrayed that way. And especially because she is a wild child, maybe she will have a little bit of an edge and she's gonna be tough. But we definitely see, yeah, an image of her, Lennon fighting back, looks like with the killer. So overall though, I gotta say, I really did enjoy this new official trailer. I definitely feel like we kind of got to know these characters a lot more, and I'm definitely excited for, you know, October 15th and to finally see this show. But what do you guys think? What did you think of the second trailer? Are you excited for the show? Did you see anything in the trailer that I missed? Please leave your comments below. And yeah, and once the show gets started on October 15th, I do plan on keep doing weekly reviews as well. So I'm going to review each episode as they come out. But until then, yeah, please leave your comments below. And thank you so much for watching.